Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
What's so different about like an alpha male's traits? Like, I don't like saying that word, like alpha. I think it's kind of dumb, but like, what's those like? I find myself to be a masculine guy, but like I'm trying to improve and I'm trying to see what I'm missing. Like when you talk about these guys like Jay-Z and stuff, like what is it that they do that's so different from like a normal guy? Like what are their traits that you could say like or their actions that could be like, this is what will make a woman admire you? Because I want to be that guy. So that's my question.
All right, Miles, you want to go first?
Yeah. So again, I don't know if Jay-Z is an alpha. I mentioned Jay-Z earlier because I was saying that Beyonce said that she admires him. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just making a point about that. But as far as being alpha, if you look up the word alpha just means first. You understand? So basically, the basic understanding of an alpha dude is that he puts himself first. You know, like I tell guys, you know, I've done a video on my YouTube channel. Go check out my YouTube channel where I talked about the best way to invest in a woman, right? The best way to invest in a woman is to invest in yourself. Again, that's you coming first, right? If you're saying that, you know, but like, for example, if we want to look at Quavo, let's just look at the example of Quavo. Quavo spent $2 million on this chick over 12 months, right? He would have been better off investing the $2 million in himself and buying himself probably some property or making himself, you know, making some investments and becoming richer. You understand? So she could actually see an example of what he's doing with his money and actually take lessons from that and probably do the same thing for herself because she makes money as well. You understand? So if he said to her, yo, I'm gonna show you what to do with $2 million, she probably would have learned more about money management and what to do better for herself by following his lead as a man. You understand that? And that's basically what an alpha does. An alpha puts himself first. Not to say that he's mean and arrogant and chauvinistic and he doesn't care about anybody, but an alpha knows that he can only be the best he can be if he's taking care of himself fully first. You understand? He makes sure that his health is on point, his money's on point, everything that he's interested in is taken care of, his time management skills, his self-improvement, his game. Everything about him is 100% on point as much as he can do it, or he's working towards it. That's what an alpha male is all about. And he never, ever forgets that, meaning that it doesn't matter how pretty she is. It doesn't matter how good her pussy is or how she looks or anything that she feels that she's bringing to his life. It's never as important as what he needs to do for himself as a man. And that's what an alpha, that's how an alpha operates. And that's the basic idea of how an alpha operates.
Right. And also I'll say this, you gotta understand, I'm gonna say this real quick. You gotta understand that the whole alpha beta thing, it's basically just an archetype to describe different types of men. You understand what I'm saying? So you can say alpha beta, you could say nice guy player, you can say, even shout out to Ron Mills, he says select, non-select. It's the same thing. So it's just a way to describe this type of guy or that type of guy. You understand what I'm saying? That's really all it is. Now, the thing is, the reason, see, what Miles is saying as far as the alpha understanding and putting himself first is that the reason why women are attracted to the alpha, right, is because once the guy puts himself first, that means that the woman is going to be in the best position that she's ever going to be in a relationship, right? Because what happens is that, for example, when you think about going on a plane, right, and they say if this plane goes down, put your fucking oxygen mask on first,
right,
and help other people. You see what I'm saying? See, you can't help other people if you're not, you don't have your shit together first. So it's the same concept. The problem is that when women get around betas are trying their best to impress the woman, which is putting the woman first. And so the woman in turn, she likes the attention, because what happens is something happens simultaneously with women when they're dealing with betas. They like the attention and the praise, but they also despise the beta for the attention and the praise.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's what happens. You see what I mean? Like, and this is what gets men confused. This is what gets men confused, because when the woman is praised, when the woman takes the attention, the guys think, oh, well, this is good. I should kiss her ass more. I should, placate to her because that's what she likes. But at the same time, she despises him because he's doing that and putting her first. And then the fucking woman is actually attracted to the alpha, even though she might be like, oh, well, I don't like all that alpha male stuff you're doing. It's toxic. But she's actually attracted to him because she's like, damn, this guy's a fucking man. He's actually leading. He's actually putting himself first. This is a guy I can follow, because her natural instinct is to follow that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And so what happens is that the reason why she's attracted to him is because she sees that he's unmovable. The beta is moved by her. She's moved by the alpha. Do you understand what I'm saying? She likes the alpha male. This is why she's attracted to him. And this is why betas usually get the short end of the stick. Betas get a pat on the head. You understand what I'm saying? Alphas get a mouth on the dick. You understand what I'm saying? This happens. You see what I mean? So you got to understand that this is how it goes down. So again, people get caught up in the name of alpha and beta and all this other stuff. It's basically one guy's like this, the other guy's like that. And so the woman is always going to be turned on by the alpha, because the alpha is the guy in his most masculine, dominant state. You understand what I'm saying? It's his most natural energy and his most natural essence. And so a woman is always going to be attracted to that, because just on a fucking natural level, that you're in your natural state. So when she's in her natural state as in that feminine, she's always gonna go towards that. So the thing is, if you're saying, hey, I'm trying to be that guy, it's simple. Put yourself first. You see what I'm saying? So when you guys are on these websites and these girls is trying to negotiate fucking terms to do a fucking date, you're like, nah, I'm out of here. I ain't fucking with you. It's this or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? We doing what I'm trying to do, or I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? Rosebud said that in the fucking documentary. He's like, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. And if you ain't trying to follow what I'm doing, then I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's alpha. Alpha is, this is what it is. You either gonna adhere to it, or you could get the fuck out of here. And
or the highway.
My way to highway. That's it. And so betas are like, I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do. You understand what I'm saying? Just to get a chance to be with you. And that's how they do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, can I ask you another question if you don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
We need to clip that away.
I've had women complain. They say they'd be like, it's you. They said that I'm like the type guy. It's like my way or the highway. So that's not like bad. Like I knew it wasn't bad, but they're just complaining. But they like it. Like I'm a little confused.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Women, they're going to complain about it. You know why? Because this is what you got to understand. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Right? Let's say you're okay. Remember when you was in school and the class was about to end and shit, and you're like, oh yes, class is about to end, and the teacher ain't give us no fucking homework. And then before class is ending, she's like, oh yeah, by the way, for homework, as soon as she says homework, you're like, oh fuck. You understand? I got to do this fucking homework, right? See, women don't want to do the homework. When they're fucking with an alpha, they got to do the homework. You understand what I'm saying? When they're fucking with beta, they don't got to do the homework. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what they're going to do is they're going to always fight you on that alpha energy, because what they know is that in order to get you, in order to keep you, in order to have you, they have to step up their game. You understand what I'm saying? They have to put in work. You understand what I'm saying? See, okay. Right. Because what most women want, and shout out to, I think it's a dude named Caleb Jones, who I first heard say this, is that most women want a submissive alpha, which does not exist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. You see what I mean? And so that's what they're looking for, but it doesn't exist. And so they want, so the thing is that they understand that in order to get you, right? Basically they want Future to act like Russell Wilson. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not going to happen. Really
Yeah.
Bro, let me ask you a question. These girls that you're referring to, are you still fucking with them?
Some of them, but I mean, I try to put myself first, but yeah, I do. I mean, I like I said, so yeah. Overall, yeah.
So see the thing I want you to understand is that women, when they talk, you gotta just let them talk. You understand? Because what a woman will do is she'll complain about how she's feeling right now. But a good woman is gonna understand that in the long run, your way is the best way. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's kind of I thought about this because of the homework. Nobody wants to do homework, but what's gonna make you a better student? What's gonna actually improve your overall knowledge of the subject matter?
Right.
You do homework. And the average female, she's gonna feel frustrated at given points in the relationship, and she might complain. But the good, like the average female who's a good female, she'll complain, but she'll still stick with you. You understand? The average female who's a good for nothing bitch, she'll complain and leave you. You understand? Right. And then a really good woman will keep her fucking mouth shut and just stick with you and benefit from your rise as an alpha. Period.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, that's what it is.
What do you say to that? Like, what do you say?
You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing, bro.
That's why I asked.
Can we say it again?
This came up a couple of days ago. Like, a girl I'm talking to, she said she's like you always say, she said basically I'm too controlling, and I didn't really, like I said, like I basically said like that's what I'm supposed to do, like not controlling, but like I'm leading relationship. Like, how do you respond to that when they say that? Are you supposed to just
hold on. No. Wait. I want you to give me the dialogue as much as you can remember it, exactly how it happened.
I was in her house. I was doing something. I told her to go, go make me some food, basically. And she's like, it's always your way or your way, the highway. And I was like, and I said like, I don't remember what I exactly said, but like I acknowledged it, but I was like at the same time like it's not that bad, Like I don't know if that's a good situation or not, but that's what happened.
Okay, so you're in the house with her, and you ask her to make you some food.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she starts to complain about it being your way or the highway, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you're in the house with her, that's a perfect time for you to walk up behind her, slap her on the ass, and whisper in her ear, "Get naked and cook me some food. I want to watch you cook me food naked."
Mm-hmm.
You have to know how to, because a lot of times when a woman is complaining about dumb shit like that, she's just asking you to show her some attention.
Mm-hmm.
All it is. It's not even that she's actually trying to engage in an argument with you. She just really wants you to pay her some attention right now. Now you can choose to engage in the argument, and she'll take that attention because she's a psychotic human being. And that's just what women do. But what she really wants you to do is to pay her some type of attention. And you can choose what type of attention you want to give her. So instead of actually engaging her in a fucking back and forth debate about your way and the highway and all of this bullshit, you fucking tell her, be like, get your sexy ass in the kitchen, take off your fucking clothes, put on those heels, and I want you to make me some bacon and eggs.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Trust me, she won't fucking argue with you no more. She'll say, okay, daddy. And then she'll start getting out of her clothes, put on the heels, and she'll go make you your fucking food, bruh. You got to know how to handle these situations. Again, you have to know how to lead the situation, bro. You don't argue with these chicks. You don't argue with them. You tell them what you want to hear the way that they want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what you want to hear, how they want to hear it. But again, you got to have a certain level of game to know how they want to hear it. You got to know how to finesse the situation. You got to know, you have to always remember that a woman just wants attention. She wants to feel pretty. She wants to feel sexy. She wants to feel validated by you. You understand? And sometimes when you're just when we're talking about alpha and we're talking about a man standing on your square and all of that other shit, we're not talking about standing there barking orders at a female. We're not talking about that.
Right.
You understand? You have to know how to conduct yourself as a man where you're not being aggressive, but you're not being passive. You're being assertive. You're a balanced person, and you're not doing anything just to be fucking, domineering and treat a bitch like she's a slave or some dumb shit like that. No, you want your woman to have a certain level of confidence. You want your woman to have a certain level of comfort and security when she's with you. But you also want her to know that, yes, it is my way or the highway. But you want to remind her that she actually likes it. That's all you're doing. Yeah, It's my way or the highway, but you like it, don't you? And then that's when you whisper in her ear and you go up to her and you grab her on the ass and you be like, yo, I know it's my way or the highway. And you know it's my way or the highway, but you fucking love it, don't you? You love it when daddy tells you what to do, don't you?
See, they ain't ready for that type of shit. Listen.
There's a difference. There's a difference between. That's why it's so fucking stupid when these niggas say that they're alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever need to say that you're alpha.
Exactly.
Alpha is a straight up behavior because it's a part of who you are. It's not something you need to say. You understand? So if you're sitting there barking orders at your bitch, talking about it's my way or the highway, and I'm alpha, bitch, you better listen to me. Then that's behavior at all. That's not alpha behavior at all. That's you trying to assert yourself because you're actually losing. You're in a losing battle with your bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, because see, the thing is, you actually see, this is what you got to understand. One, this has to be consistent behavior. So this should have been behavior from the jump, from the first time you said hi to this woman, the first time you actually had a conversation with this woman. This should have been consistent behavior. Now, if it's been inconsistent, you have to start now and then be consistent from here on in. And then also what happens is this, right?
Okay.
Right. And this also what happens is this. The fact that you're asking or getting thrown off by her saying that stuff, right, is the thing that's not going to have her see you as that alpha guy. Because you're asking, how am I going to be this dude? When if a chick is saying to you, oh, but why is it your way or the highway, right? You understand what I'm saying? You feeling stumped or you feeling shooken up or you feeling a certain way about her, saying that type of stuff, right? Your response to that really shouldn't necessarily be where you're validating her question. It's more so like Miles is saying, is that your actions are going to dictate why it is your way or the highway. You understand what I'm saying? Because ultimately is this, right? The fact that she's asking you that question, right? She does not see or feel that it is your way of the highway. Because if it was your way of the highway, that question would have never been asked. Do you see what I'm saying? The question would have never been asked.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like if I fucking, if you're in a situation, right? And something is happening in the situation where, like, if a house is burning down and you're inside the house, right? You don't have to ask somebody, hey, is this house burning? Can I get burnt by this fire? No, you're like, yo, this shit is fucking, oh my God, I gotta get the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta ask no questions because what's happening is showing you that this is the situation, right? And then you're in this situation. So what happens is that's what it is. So if a woman's accepted being with you and being in your presence and being in your aura, being in your circumference, being with you, right? She's accepted that it's your way of the highway. Right. And a lot of times when a chick even says anything or asks you that, that's just her really low key trying to test you. You understand what I'm saying? For you to show her why it's your way of the highway, which is what Miles says. Yo, you go up to her, grab her by the fucking ass and be like, you know what I'm saying? You tell her, listen, yeah, it is my way of the highway and you fucking like it. Now go cook me those fucking eggs. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. That's what I'm saying. See, you got to understand something. Like women are going to say their little things and talk their little shit, because that's what they're supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? They're supposed to do that. Mm-hmm. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stand on your square, and you're supposed to be standing on your square since the first day y'all met. You understand what I'm saying? And you're not supposed to get off that square ever. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about here. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like at the beginning, when I started talking to this chick, I was kind of like, I guess for lack of better words, beta. Mm-hmm. I was kind of being like that. Like I was kind of in between. There really is no in between, like you guys said. But I was, I was doing some sim stuff basically. Mm-hmm. And so now, like I realized that, and like you said, I just got to act this way from now on. Like so. But I get it though. But
it's not. It's just wait, sir.
I already know what I was gonna say. Go.
It's not an act.
Yeah,
right.
Not an act, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, well, I just want to make that clear for you and anybody who's listening.
Right.
Again, being alpha is not something that you act or you have to say, or you understand. It's just something that it's a behavior trait that you have to develop. Because what happens is the more you realize your value, the more you focus on yourself, and you become a healthy, balanced person, that you realize that putting yourself first is the most important thing, and therefore everything else follows. So then your behavior begins to follow after that. You understand? And that's when you actually, you become alpha, not act alpha. You feel what I'm saying?
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy Membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to These Hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.